In this video, we'll be comparing the best lifetime cloud storage, pCloud versus Icedrive. Not many things last a lifetime, even though we wish they did. Like your expensive new set of car tires, your favorite t-shirt, or your favorite snack. All these things will eventually run out and they'll need to be replaced. You can live with the knowledge that you ate a 28-year-old Twinkie.
Twinkie, you've got a heart of gold.
Well, golden sponge cake and cream filling too, like yours.
But what if I told you that there's at least one thing that lasts forever? And no, I'm not talking about diamonds, no. I'm talking about lifetime cloud storage. That's right, Jared can eat a fat one because I'm going to be diving into the important comparisons on price, storage, features, privacy, and security, as well as customer service. But if you already know which cloud storage provider is your favorite, well, you can find exclusive discount codes for both in our video description down below. So what is a lifetime cloud storage plan? Before we get into the specifics of pCloud and Icedrive, you might wonder, what is a lifetime cloud storage plan and why would I want it? Well, we've got a whole video on it that you can find right here. Go check it out. But here's the short version. A lifetime cloud storage plan means that you pay a one-off upfront fee and have access to store your files on the lifetime cloud provider service for a lifetime. Now on paper, well, that sounds, well, pretty sweet. After all, paying once means you never have to pay again, saving you money. Lifetime storage plans are like paying for 4 years of service upfront and only getting some. You might feel like a really cool dude, financially speaking. Another big plus is that your cloud storage, it's never going to expire. So you don't risk forgetting to renew and losing all the files and data you've stored in the cloud like you would with a monthly or annual subscription. Of course, look, there are some drawbacks to lifetime storage, we know. You might not prefer it if you may not have a lot of cash in your pocket right now. Lifetime storage plans also might include monthly upload limits to conserve server bandwidth. You might also marry yourself to a cloud storage provider that frankly sucks. So we want to hear from you if you've perhaps purchased lifetime cloud storage. What are your thoughts on lifetime cloud storage? Let us know in the comments. Now, once you're done in the YouTube comments, hey, you can get started with the next part of our video, the review. To simplify things, our editorial team here at the Cyber Lab made this table which shows the key features of Icedrive and pCloud. Both servers do not limit the size of an individual file you can upload. And this gives users lots of flexibility and means, well, even large UHD video files can be uploaded and stored on the cloud. Whether that video is a cherished family memory or something more unique.
Your pizza.
The pizza is aggressive.
Version history can be important if you accidentally delete something or want to return to a previous version and restore a file. On paid plans, Icedrive offers significantly longer timeframes on version control, allowing users to go back up to 180 days compared with pCloud at just 30 days. And by the way, while we're on this subject, has this ever happened to you? Did you delete something on your PC or cloud storage by mistake? Did you get it back? How easy was it? Hey, I want your stories, your tips, and advice in the comments, please. Now, both pCloud and Icedrive offer sharing capabilities with some differences between them. pCloud allows users to share links and file requests, invite users to shared folders, and even brand your shared links, adding custom images, titles, and descriptions, which could be handy for sharing professional files. pCloud lets users share their cloud storage space with up to 4 family members. Pretty cool. Icedrive has a handy feature that ensures your files are only shared for a set amount of time. Now, this great security and privacy-focused feature makes a lot of sense for users. Both platforms are available across all 3 major operating systems, that's Linux, Windows, and Mac. And best of all, they are both equally easy to use. You'll find similar statements on our Best of Cloud Storage videos, which compare these platforms based on all of their pricing options, not just one. Both platforms are great, but pCloud ultimately wins because of this important feature, media streaming. It's incredibly handy, meaning you don't have to download audio or video to listen to it. But Yeah, you'll find out why media streaming could be a problem. But look, don't worry. It's not enough of a problem to make pCloud dangerous. So, if you want up to 80% off of this unique cloud storage with video streaming features, you can click our limited time pCloud affiliate link in the video description. So let's go and look at how Icedrive and pCloud protect your data and, just as importantly, how they keep your data private. Icedrive has a big focus on security and privacy, and as a result, this company is the only encrypted cloud storage solution to use the Twofish algorithm. And this is generally considered better or equal to the military-grade standard AES 256. Now, short of making some lame Dr. Seuss jokes, what is Twofish? Well, it's an encryption protocol that scrambles your data before sending it out, just like AES 256. But because of its relative newness, the only way hackers can attack it is, well, in theory. This means that there are no practical ways to attack it with our current level of technology. While this might seem like AES 256 is weaker, well, it's approved by the NIST security framework, while Twofish is not. The more recognizable AES 256 also has not been cracked yet. But now, how does Icedrive use this? Well, everything. I mean, even files and folder names, they get encrypted on your device before it uploads to the cloud servers, meaning no personal data can be intercepted or understood by hackers during the transfer. Well, I'm also happy to see that Icedrive employs a zero-knowledge encryption protocol, which means that Icedrive itself has zero access to decrypt and see your data, and no one but you will ever be able to unlock your files. pCloud uses the standard 256-bit AES encryption for all files, which means it's military-grade encryption and virtually unbreakable. But if you want that extra layer of zero-knowledge client-side encryption in the form of an encrypted folder, well, you're going to need to pay. I also prefer to include this as standard. I mean, after all, I like money.
Money, I got money, I got.
But because it doesn't have this security feature, it can stream media. But if you move that media to the encrypted folder, well, you're not going to be able to stream it anymore. Both providers use server locations in the USA and EU for their data centers. But those familiar with USA data laws will know that, well, they don't care about protecting your privacy. The EU with the GDPR is much better, and pCloud lets you move your data to an EU-based data center for a one-time payment. So if you're in the US and want that extra layer of protection, you can get that done. Just expect things to be much slower. Also, getting a report?
Yes, I see. Good news, everyone!
Neither pCloud nor Icedrive has suffered any data breaches to date. Hey! But given what we know, Icedrive wins the security round, but they've sacrificed some convenience to win this round, which is why pCloud won the features round. Next, we're going to be channeling the spirit of Mr. Krabs again, as we talk about the all-important topic of that sweet, sweet dinero. And if you like this video and subscribe to the channel, you might be visited by the patron saint of money. I think they might leave you a present too. Woo!
This'll scare him.
So first, let's take a look at how these two platforms compare on lifetime pricing. First, Icedrive. The Lite lifetime plan offers the best value for those who don't need a lot of storage, but need it for a long time. At £99, you won't find much better than this. But like a man who decides to go from a light jog in the morning to immediately bungee jumping, well, their cost and storage amount goes up quickly to £449 for 3 terabytes and £999 for 10 terabytes. You'll find out that pCloud's lifetime pricing is not that different. pCloud starts at double the cost of the Icedrive Lite plan, but more than double the room at 500 gigs. The 2 terabyte plan is £50 less than the Icedrive's 3 terabyte plan. Meanwhile, the cost of pCloud's 10 terabyte plan, it's about 200 higher, which is a massive difference, but not over the long term. If your goal is to save the most, Icedrive provides you with more opportunities, which makes it the winner in this pricing comparison. But if you want to get more features and are willing to pay more, Well, it's a pretty close comparison, especially when considering pricing over a lifetime. But knowing you'll have to stick with them for a long time, you'll interact extensively with customer support. Now you might be asking, how do Icedrive and pCloud support you if you're stuck or have a problem? Hey, look, not all customer support is created equal, but pCloud is easily some of the best in the cloud storage game. pCloud's got a help center with a useful FAQ divided into different topics, and it's easy to navigate. The contact options, if you need further support from pCloud, include a phone line, an email address, and a website contact form. The Icedrive Help Center has a nice, clean layout with the FAQ section very easy to navigate via logical sections. There is also a community section where you can connect with other Icedrive users and ask for advice and support. There is also a phone support line, a website contact form, and a ticketing system, so registered users can request help and get faster support. The phone support lines are great, but pCloud blows Icedrive out of the water. This is one case where pCloud is throwing its much larger budget around because you don't have to wait up to 48 hours for a callback like you have to do with Icedrive. So, with all of these factors in mind, pCloud wins in our lifetime cloud storage comparison. And if you'd like to have a discount of up to 80% off, you can find that link in our description. But Icedrive, look, it's also great. And I suppose it depends on your priorities. Of course, our priority is to give you great content. So be sure to like us and subscribe to the channel if this video helps you. It does tell the almighty YouTube algorithm that we are worth their time and tells us to make more videos like this one. So thank you so much for watching. And if you want a deeper dive into these platforms, please go and take a closer look at one of these platforms. Go and check out our Icedrive review. And until then, we really do. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then,